Hi guys, this is Schwaku7, and I'm in my garage gym with my constant companion Jiha, which is my 7-year-old Peagle. And I have 4 home gyms: a garage gym, basement gym, backyard patio gym, and extension room gym. But no matter what gym I go to, my constant companion Jiha is with me. And I'm 67 years and 8 months old, and I'll soon be 67 years and 9 months old. And I'm 2 weeks away from the United States Marine Corps pull-up challenge. And I'm a former United States Marine, M60 machine gunner. When you're a senior citizen, the conventional wisdom is that senior citizens are weaker than those in their 50s or 40s, and especially people in their 30s and 20s, and even the late teens. But I assert that that doesn't have to be true. That if you're in your 60s and you train regularly, whether it be in boxing or powerlifting or in any other athletic endeavor, that you are more capable than those who are untrained. For instance, I like doing pull-ups and dips, because to me that is a true measure of strength, to be able to lift your own body weight. And I know for a fact that I'm stronger now at the age of 67 years and 8 months than active duty United States Marines, because the vast majority of them can't do 20 pull-ups. Yet by winning the first prize, a free t-shirt at the United States Marine Corps Pull-Up Challenge, I have to demonstrate that I can do at least 25 pull-ups. And I've done that before, as a senior citizen.
He's allowed to be forced in and swinging the flexible wing ladder.
21.
Who has the mission of keeping these aircraft flying.
22.
10 years of military experience. Together, their expertise results in
23.
aircraft possible for the Golden Knights. The C-140
24.
aircraft used by the Golden Knights.
One more.
A medium-range twin turboprop passenger plane modified
25.
Because it's not how old you are, it's what you can do. But it's not what you say, it's what you can prove. And I like using the United States Marine Corps Pull-Up Challenge to prove that a senior citizen is more capable than people much younger than he is. And this gives me a lot of confidence when I go throughout anything else in life, that knowing that I'm capable and I'm still strong. But what motivates me is not what I want, because it doesn't really matter what I want, because I'm already financially secure and I don't have to do anything. You know, my task each day is to find something to amuse myself. What motivates me and what drives me to want to live longer is I have a wife who gambled her future by leaving her country and her family and her friends and everyone she knew, her language, her foods, I mean everything that she was accustomed to, hoping that I would provide her a better life. And I've done the best I could to do that. But she took a tremendous risk because she doesn't have an education. She was forced to drop out of school when she was in 6th grade, because in the Philippines, where she's from, life's about survival. And her parents couldn't afford to send her to school. You know, their challenge was to find food to eat every day. And if I were to abandon her, she'd be left in the United States with no skills and no education. And if I had abandoned her or divorced her, she would have been devastated. And I've done the best I could to provide for her. And my wife has investments. My wife has paid up annuities, which provides her with passive income. And I gave her 100% survivor's benefit in my government pension, which is twice the size as it's supposed to be because I worked extraordinary amounts of overtime to boost my pension. For instance, one year I worked 2,400 hours of overtime, which equates to 200 hours of overtime every month for 12 months. And we have no debts. I purchased my house in cash because I was working extraordinary amounts of overtime. We have mutual funds and so forth. But if I were to die, my wife is financially secure for the rest of her life. But what I want to talk today about is about motivation. Because it is a fact that motivation can drive you to do things that you couldn't ordinarily do. For instance, it is a fact that each one of us is more capable than we realize, and that we are stronger than we realize. And there have been many accounts of women lifting cars off of their trapped loved ones. For instance, then 58-year-old grandmother Angela Caballo lifted a car off of her son that weighed over 3,000 pounds. Not only did she lift a 3,000-pound car, but she held it for 5 minutes while a passerby ran to get help. Hannah and Haley Smith, two teenage sisters, one was 16-year-old and the other one was 14-year-old, lifted a 3,000-pound tractor off of their trapped father. The bigger sister, Hannah Smith, was only 5 foot 3 inches tall and weighed 125 pounds. And there have been many accounts, and Tommy Kono, in his book, Weightlifting, Olympic Style, writes about similar accounts. I want to discuss an incident that Tommy Kono wrote about on page 198 of his book, Weightlifting, Olympic Style. And he talked about an American weightlifter on the U.S. Olympic team by the name of Charlie Vinci. In prior weightlifting competitions, Charlie Vinci finished a runner-up to other foreign weightlifters. So Tommy Kono said that he was using a variety of motivational techniques to get Charlie Vinci to perform at his best. But when Charlie Vinci was competing at the 1956 Melbourne Olympic Games, Tommy Kono was running out of ways to motivate him. While they led Charlie Vinci to the competition weightlifting platform, one of the Olympic coaches said, "Chuck, do this for your team. Do this for your country. Do it for God." Chuck bounded onto the platform, went straight to the barbell, looked up at the ceiling once, and without hesitation, lifted the barbell overhead for a success. Amidst the hands of loaders and officials reaching out to shake his hand to congratulate him, he came straight to us and said, "You know what I said on the platform? I said, 'This is for you, Jesus Christ.'" And the weight went up. Chuck was swamped with invitations from various churches within Melbourne and the surrounding areas when his picture made the front page of the Melbourne newspaper the next day. That was because he stood with the first gold medal of that year's Olympics, clutched in one hand and a Bible in the other. It was the Bible that Pete had read to him prior to and during the warm-up period. That is the power of faith. The great influence we have with positive thoughts can overcome great handicaps and disadvantages, and Charles Thomas Vinci Jr. proved it on that fateful day. Chuck went on to win his second Olympic gold medal 4 years later in Rome. What this incident shows is that spiritual motivation is a powerful tool that can enable you to do amazing things. So, whatever motivational tool that you're using, like for instance, the Olympic Games is about ready to commence, and many people visualize competing for the gold medal at an imaginary Olympics game. But if that motivational tool is not working, consider using spiritual motivation, like Charles Vinci did when he won the Olympic gold medal for weightlifting at the 1956 Melbourne Olympics. Motivational techniques has been proven time and again to be very effective in increasing performance. But if that motivational tool is not working, consider using spiritual motivation, like Charles Vinci did when he won the Olympic gold medal for weightlifting at the 1956 Melbourne Olympics. If you're of a strong religious faith, it may be the motivational technique to help you realize your goal. That's all for this video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I create and upload more YouTube videos. And as always, thanks for watching.